Today, I'm talking about the second principle in the health blueprint for men over 40, which is sleep. Of course, I realize these health principles apply to everyone, but as a guy in his 50s, I am specifically focused on men in their 40s, 50s, and beyond, and how sleep relates to them. What we could get away with when we were younger while still maintaining relatively good health requires more focus and attention as we age. Principle number 2 is one of the most overlooked, misunderstood, yet most transformative tools for men over 40. Yet, it is so easy to sacrifice, neglect, or minimize. In today's video, I am discussing the importance of sleep, why it is necessary for our health, and how you can improve your sleep. At the end of the video, I have a 30-day challenge that you can start implementing immediately to get these benefits. If you want more energy, if you want to lose belly fat, if you want more strength, better workouts, higher testosterone levels, clearer thinking, if you want less stress, less pain, less inflammation, and faster recovery, it starts with one thing: good quality sleep. Sleep is not just rest. Sleep is a metabolic, hormonal, and neurological reset. After 40, this reset becomes essential. Most men are trying to out-train bad sleep habits. They're trying to out-diet chronic fatigue. They're trying to out-supplement poor recovery. But the truth is simple. If your sleep is broken, your body stays stuck. Today is the first step in fixing that. As we age, our biology changes, especially for men. Testosterone naturally declines. Growth hormone declines. Recovery slows. Inflammation increases. Stress hormones take over more easily. But here's the part no one tells you. Sleep is the master switch that regulates all of those systems. When you improve sleep, you improve everything downstream. Good sleep boosts testosterone naturally. It increases fat burning. It improves insulin sensitivity. It enhances muscle gain. It sharpens mental clarity. It lowers stress and cortisol levels. It reduces cravings. It helps regulate blood pressure. It improves pain, tolerance, and recovery. Poor sleep does the opposite. It puts your body in a metabolic chokehold. If you're struggling with strength, energy, mood, weight loss, or pain, improving your sleep is one of the first places to look. Let's break this down the right way, not with complicated science, but with clarity. When you sleep, your body goes through phases that influence your hormones. Deep sleep is the testosterone window. Most male testosterone production happens during deep sleep, particularly in the early night cycles. If you stay up late or wake frequently, you disrupt this window. Meaning, poor sleep, low testosterone. Low testosterone, low energy, more fat storage, lower strength, lower drive. Deep sleep is also when growth hormone spikes. Growth hormone is responsible for the repair of muscle tissue. It helps burn fat, and it enhances recovery from training. Men over 40 need this spike. Without it, recovery slows dramatically. Another important type of sleep is REM. REM sleep is for mental and emotional reset. In REM, your brain processes stress, emotion, and cognitive organization. Skipping REM is like skipping emotional housekeeping. That's why lack of sleep makes you more irritable, more anxious, more stressed, less disciplined, and more impulsive to food. Poor sleep has a negative effect on cortisol levels. Cortisol is the stress hormone that makes belly fat harder to lose. This is why so many men say, "I'm eating clean, I'm training hard, but I'm not getting the results that I'm looking for." It's not the workouts. It's the hormonal environment created by poor sleep. Let's be honest. Most men over 40 don't sleep well. They're stressed, they're busy, they have a ton of responsibilities. Many wake up multiple times at night. They rely on caffeine to function during the day. They fall asleep watching TV or looking at their phone. They go to bed too late, and they don't even realize that poor sleep is the reason they feel fat, foggy, unmotivated, achy, stressed, slow, and exhausted. The good news is we can fix this without extreme methods. But before we get to that, there's one more critical sleep killer we need to talk about, and that's alcohol. Most men believe a drink or two helps them fall asleep. And technically, it does. Alcohol may make you feel relaxed. It may even help you fall asleep faster. But here's the reality. Alcohol destroys sleep quality. Not necessarily sleep quantity, but sleep quality, which is what truly matters for your hormones, your recovery, and your longevity. This effect is even worse for men over 40. Alcohol blocks deep sleep and REM sleep. And as I stated earlier, these two stages are where testosterone rises, growth hormone spikes, memory consolidates, and stress hormones reset. Alcohol reduces these phases by up to 40 to 60%, depending on the amount you drink. So even one or two drinks rob you of the exact sleep cycles your body relies on to burn fat, build muscle, recover from workouts, regulate stress, restore your mindset, and balance your hormones. You might still sleep 8 hours, but it's not restorative sleep. Keep in mind, when it comes to sleep, it's quality over quantity. Yes, objectively, most research indicates 7 to 8 hours of sleep is ideal, but it's still quality that's the most important. As alcohol increases, nighttime wake-ups increase. You know, that 2 to 4 a.m. wide awake feeling. That's your body rebounding from alcohol's initial sedative effect. Your heart rate increases, core temperature increases, stress hormones spike. You wake up restless, sweaty, or anxious. And most men don't connect it to the drink they had with dinner. Alcohol raises cortisol and belly fat storage. When you drink in the evening, your cortisol rhythm becomes dysregulated. High nighttime cortisol means stubborn belly fat, increased food cravings, poor recovery, low motivation the next day. And this is why many men over 40 say they feel puffy or bloated after drinking. It's hormonal, not just caloric. Alcohol also dehydrates you. Dehydration equals worse sleep. Worse sleep equals worse hormones. Worse hormones equal worse results. Dehydration also means more nighttime bathroom trips, more muscle cramps, slower recovery. This creates a vicious cycle. Even moderate drinking has been shown to reduce testosterone production within hours, and the effect is magnified when sleep is disrupted. Men over 40 already fight an uphill battle. Alcohol is just adding weight to the hill. The bottom line is you cannot outwork, out-supplement, or out-diet alcohol-induced sleep disruption. If you're serious about losing fat, boosting testosterone, improving recovery, reducing stress, increasing energy, ending brain fog, you must reduce or eliminate evening drinking. This doesn't mean you need to give it up forever, but be intentional and recognize and understand the trade-off. Alcohol costs you far more than just increased calories. It costs you the quality of the sleep that your transformation and health depend on. Men over 40 do not have the biological margin for error we had at 25. Your results depend on your sleep, and alcohol damages the very foundation you're trying to build. So the question is this: how do we improve sleep? Well, here's your prescription to do just that. Set consistent sleep-wake times. Your body loves rhythm. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on the weekends, and your sleep quality will skyrocket. Build a 90-minute digital sunset. Screens suppress melatonin, which is your sleep hormone. You should turn off your phone, TV, laptop, bright overhead lights, and replace them with dim lamp lighting, reading, stretching, walking, and journaling. You'll want to create a cool, dark, quiet room. The ideal sleep temperature is between 60 and 67 degrees. You want the room pitch black with no noise, although some people benefit from a white noise machine. These steps alone will increase deep sleep dramatically. A balanced meal in the evening of protein and carbs also helps to lower cortisol and improve serotonin, leading to better sleep. A good nighttime pattern consists of also cutting out stimulants like caffeine after 2 p.m. Caffeine has a long half-life. If you drink it late, your sleep is worse, even if you fall asleep easily. Poor sleep equals increased cravings, low motivation, and low energy. An example of a good bedtime routine is dim the lights, perform some light stretching such as yoga or an evening walk, perform deep nasal breathing for 3 to 5 minutes, journal 3 things you did well today and your plan for tomorrow. This signals to your nervous system that it's time to shut down. I personally consider myself a night owl and probably have always struggled somewhat with sleep. So many of the people I work with will tell me the same thing. They go to bed at midnight or later, but then they complain that they have terrible energy, that they have constant cravings for food, that they can't seem to lose the weight that they want to lose, and their ability to exercise is very inconsistent. Slowly changing your sleep pattern will make a difference. I know it has for me. When I maintain a consistent sleep schedule, I have better energy. I'm in a better mood. My body fat percentage goes down and/or stays down much more easily. My recovery improves, my cravings disappear, and strength goes up. If you're struggling with these things, sleep may be the missing piece for you. Okay, so here's your challenge for the next 30 days. For the next 30 days, you're going to aim to go to sleep at the same time, wake up at the same time, eliminate screens 90 minutes before bed, have a cool, dark bedroom, no caffeine after 2, and have a 10-minute bedtime routine. If you do this, I guarantee you will feel like a different person. You'll have more energy, more strength, better recovery, better mood, better fat loss, better productivity. Sleep is the foundation of excellence. Sleep is the second principle of the 10 health principles for men over 40. Mastering sleep is not optional. It's essential if you want to rebuild your body, if you want more strength, if you want more energy, if you want better hormone balance, less belly fat, better discipline. It starts here. Sleep is the most powerful tool you're not using. And if you do, it will make a dramatic difference. This is a huge piece of achieving excellence. If you got any value from this video, please hit that like button and make sure you smash that subscribe button so you do not miss upcoming videos in the future.